Shout out to Phenom Black, Miss Music Lover, Twan Burgundy, Silent Ace Media, man. Mindset of a young nigga with idle time. They say a devil's workshop is an idle mind. This hip-hop infiltrated by a wicked built industry. I'm representing for the underground. Independence, Fifth Amendment, freedom of speech, the revolution is pending. But it's cool cause you see we on a mission. Television off, this a viral petition. Man, and I hope you pay attention. The WM48, we keep it real.
Yo, what is good, everybody? This is the Where's My 40 Acres podcast, your host, Phenom Black, and we are back to do a spoiler cap. Season 2, Luke Cage. This is episode 5, and it is all sold out. Directed by Kasi Lemmons and written by Ian Stokes. A lot of Stokes this season, a lot of Stokes, even in the real world, some Stokes. Luke got served at the end of the episode last time, and those papers are from his incident with Cockroach.
Hilarious.
Yeah. So the next scene is them doing like, I guess, a deliberation or whatever.
With Foggy.
Client meetings. Yeah, Foggy shows back up because you got to have somebody from Daredevil. Foggy is the lawyer now. And Foggy is trying to work out a settlement situation over these grievances that Cockroach has suffered, while Cockroach is flat out fucking lying about what went down in the house. He just says Luke Cage just came at him like a madman. And to show the world on fucking recorded videotape that Luke Cage cannot control his damn emotions, he snaps what looked to be real oak table.
So mad, and he was pressing down. I mean, and not just a little piece. I mean, snapped off huge chunk. He
snapped off a nice size Crunch Bar chunk and then tried to act like he was putting it back together. And all of this is being recorded now. So he is a big fucking kid.
And I think too, with Luke, especially now, because before it was kind of more, he just came in, fought people, did what he needed to do, and that was pretty much it. I mean, for the most part,
right?
The police always bothered him, but that was as expected. But just now, the fact that a lot of this stuff is not going his way, it's just really, his patience is so short. He can't control his emotions at all.
Well, he's going to have to get it together because he's fucking up his own money at this point, and that's not something you really want to do. You don't want to fuck up your own money. Foggy comes back and he says Cockroach is willing to settle with him for $100,000. And Luke is like, I don't have $100,000. And they like, well, you need to find some sponsorship. So Luke pulls out his phone and he goes on a quest, start calling people that was willing to give him money before for being Luke Cage, and none of them niggas is biting.
Yeah, this is when he actually thought he was gonna be on the football team.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Because he called because Todd Bowles, who saw him when he did the workout, is the coach for the New York Jets. So he's like, yeah, man, we loved your workout, man. You'd be great at defensive end, but the league ain't gonna have it. If we had to have one enhanced person, somebody else got to have it.
He's absolutely right, too. I don't even know why they thought that would even remotely work. We cut to Misty, and she went ahead and she bid to get that arm, and they're doing some calibration, get her nerve endings to work with the technology. So she'll be back to her full self, hopefully by the next scene. Tilda ain't no fucking fool. She believes that her mother's Black Women Empowerment Memorial is built on Madam Blood money. And she's absolutely fucking right. And Mariah absolutely agrees with her and then explains why that shit doesn't matter. Because we do it for Harlem.
And family first.
Essentially, that's her answer to everything. Why can't you just shoot 19 niggas in a barbershop? Because we do it for Harlem. We've always loved Harlem. Even though we kill Harlem Night, we still love Harlem. Y'all niggas is crazy. And Tilda kind of goes along with it because she's susceptible to having a mommy now. By the way, this whole season she's been calling her mother mommy. That's important. Misty confronts Cockroach, which is not making the situation better. She busts into Cockroach's house and Cockroach runs and puts on the fake sling. And she confronts him about suing Cage, and Cockroach is cracking on jokes to her about Scarf and doesn't give a fuck about her new metal arm.
I mean, he talking cash money too.
He stay talking cash money shit, and it's nothing she can really fucking do. So she ends up basically just talking small little shit and leaving. And I gotta be honest, her husband can act, but this scene felt so weird. When Misty leaves, he looks at his wife and he says, "We just letting cops up in here now? Sit down, bitch. You on timeout." And I was like, why? Why is that scene in here? And he's saying
to
it
make
right
you
into
hate that nigga, man. Just to make you hate that nigga.
Saying
And
it right
like
into
she
the
kind
camera.
of, even the wife, when Misty leaves, I don't know, it was almost as she's about to run after her, but then she hesitated, and then she closed the door.
I guess, man.
I don't know if y'all noticed that, but
I just that
she
line.
already knew she was gonna get her ass whooped.
We just letting cops up in here now. Sit down. You on timeout. Like, for real? This is how we talk? I'm surprised. She probably getting hit by you because she laughing at your dumb ass for saying corny shit all day. So Shades again is begging Mariah to sell him the fucking club, and she will not sell this nigga her club. And I don't think it has anything to do with business. I think she does not fully trust Shades because she doesn't trust men.
No,
she just doesn't want to sell this nigga the club.
If you look at the dynamic with them, I mean, yeah, they are together, I guess, but Shades is more into her than Mariah is.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
See, I mean, I don't disagree with y'all at all. But I just saw that that was something she didn't want to lose connection with. Like that place still meant a lot to her. Like,
she put it up as collateral.
Yeah, she put it as collateral as a bigger deal, but there was never a time for her where I was going to get rid of this. Oh, this wasn't going to be in the family. Like, this was going to be in this place is going to always be in the family.
I feel like she just didn't want to give nothing to Shades for real because she don't trust men. She don't trust these niggas that she fucking with. That could be part of it too, that she's not gonna give it all the way up. She's gonna get the club back because it's a family heirloom at this point. And it is the top of the hill in Harlem. It's literally called Harlem's Paradise. Luke Cage cannot find anybody to help him out until Foggy comes to him and is like, I might have somebody that can help you get the money. They go to meet this person and they walk into the Luke Cage Hall of Fame Memorial.
That's creepy.
Weird. As fuck. It's like shit that he used as a shield for bullets, his hoodie, stuff he broke. It's just weird, man.
Stuff. It's weird.
It's like commemorating his destruction.
Which he also said he got taken on that Seagate shit because it was a fake.
They're orange or something. I think the one there was yellow.
He said Seagate, you know, to orange, you got ripped off.
Really? Damn, I pay you good money for that. Piranha Jones, nice to meet you. And we get to hear this nigga talk again. So he basically tells Cage he wants him to be his fucking mascot at a private little shindig tonight. And this is what I'm talking about. He sends Luke Cage a hoodie to put on. Luke Cage got 30 hoodies that look like fishnet stockings now at the crib. He don't need this one special hoodie. He could put on any of the hoodies from last week. And they all got bullet holes in them. He good. And Luke Cage acts offended. He's like, I'm not wearing this. Like, nigga, you wear holy hoodies every day. What is the difference between putting this one on for $150,000?
But he knew what that nigga was intended to do.
Man, he was going to get shot up tonight anyway, Twan. You know that shit. Come on, bro. Every time he put on a hoodie, he gets shot. Like, Geraldo Rivera was
at some point, I'm gonna need him to talk to Rand. Like, hey man, I really like hoodies. I need a breathable Kevlar mesh, so I ain't gotta keep having holes in all my shirts.
Can y'all put something in this? I need a new hoodie every other day. Ghostface is performing at Piranha Jones's little shindig. Mm-hmm. And this is okay. So this is the foreshadowing. DW sounds like Lil Xan. For people who don't watch Atlanta, there is a character from season 1, who is called Lil Xan, and it's all about this social media Instagram annoying ass character that just keeps popping up like a Looney Tunes character and doing annoying shit to Paperboy. That motherfucker is in this episode. When Luke walks into the club, Lil Xan says, do it for the Xan, and takes a picture and then walks off. And I was like, nigga, who put Lil Xan in this fucking episode?
What's up, guys? I'm Xan. Hey, Paperboy, good shit, homie. You blowing up right now, my nigga.
Yeah, I don't know you.
But I'm still your nigga, believe me.
Shit, he even black?
Of course I am. You want a hat, Paperboy?
Nah, we're good, man.
All right. Peep this.
Is that a meme depicting what happens to you or to Bay when they scroll through the DMs?
Man, whatever. I got those likes.
Guess you saw someone throw up on the booth.
Hey, back the fuck off, Paperboy, man.
The fuck? What?
Oh, my bad. Is this your boy? What's up, man? I'm Zan. You want a hat?
Nigga. Yeah.
Right on. Let me get one for the gram.
From Atlanta, because that was amazing. And Luke walks into the club, and I swear to God, he's a better person than me. Because when that nigga broke that bottle over his head,
That would have been a wrap.
I would have kicked that bitch through 8 walls.
Because it was weird. And the thing is, he probably would have liked it. Because, I mean, even getting snatched up the way he did, you know, they said, oh, did you get it recorded? Oh, send me the video.
Bruh, no respect. He should have broke that man's whole fucking arm. See if that shit's funny.
That party was just weird in general. Like, even the whole, who wants to shoot Luke Cage on stage thing.
Nigga, you making me look bad. Go ahead now. I'm giving you $150,000 to be a nigga. Put the blackface back on.
And then to do all of that and then have him as the bouncer when he was with the 2 women.
Man, I set you up for life. Just protect me. Don't let me die tonight. Nigga didn't listen to him anyway, but it's whatever. See, Misty actually goes, and the woman's name was Enjoy. The woman's name is Drea. That's Cockroach's wife.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she goes to see Drea in the hospital because Drea got roughed up again. Drea basically tells her straight up, y'all can't protect me from domestic abuse because y'all don't, domestic violence or abuse, y'all don't put niggas away for domestic violence or abuse. It don't matter how many times I charge, this nigga gets out. The only time that they actually hemmed up Cockroach and got him put in prison was on Scarf's technicality of finding a gun in the crib that he planted. But it wasn't like anything that Drea was saying before in any of those reports on him was getting this nigga locked up. So what's the point of coming to the police for help if your husband is beating you when they're not gonna keep him away from you? And they fucked up on the technicality because he got out and the first thing he did was come home and beat her ass.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, I don't know why you think I should trust you. And Misty is really being torn between this being a cop that follows the law and kind of doing what Scarf did and just doing what you need to do to get people you know guilty as fuck locked up. So they're not hurting people no more. Tilda noticed that Mark wasn't very happy when he came out of the room after a conversation with Mariah where he realized he was being blackmailed a couple episodes ago. So she straight up asked Mariah if she's blackmailing and if they're doing insider trading. And Mariah's like, basically, yeah.
Tilda asking a lot of questions that she already know the answer to, but she also doesn't want to know the answers. So that annoyed me a little bit. I'm like, stop answering questions.
Mariah says to her straight up, you can't plant a seed without getting your hands dirty.
Like, but I even felt like Mariah at points were like, all right, since you just want to, because you want to know, you want to act like you don't want to know, but you do want to know. So I'm gonna tell you everything, and just take it or leave it, because I'm tired of this little back and forth thing. Like you know what the family does. Like this ain't surprising. And then even when she said, we're doing this, ain't like this is where money comes from. I'm like, yes, Mariah, because how many families or those wealthy families, wealthy white families, have some corrupt ass shit or some legal ass shit as the thing that started them off, and then they went legit after that. So like for her to be just so surprised, she felt way too old to be innocent for me.
True. Like
this little innocent. She said, "Oh, like I'm innocent. I'm naive." Like, no, you way too old. You done been through medical school. You done went to other countries and studied and shit like that. You are way too old to be this naive.
Which she's not. It's just, I think for her, she's asking the question sometimes because to build a relationship with her mother, she wants to actually believe that her mother's not doing this bullshit still. But you ask those questions like a child. Like you said, she's acting like a child. Like y'all said earlier, that's the theme of this season, that these kids never grew up. Like they just all being childish and trying to live up to the expectations of their parents and trying to build bonds with parents that they always struggle to build bonds with. This is just the way she deals with it, and it's sad because she knows her mom is dirty, but she's trying to see the good in her. It's a struggle. It truly is. Misty is really broken at this point after hearing what Drea said, and finds a bottle of liquor in the back of her cabinet from which he had a drink with Scarf before, and has a flashback with his ghost. And then there's another flashback of him in the interrogation room begging, saying, I don't know if this was after his family died or something happened, or they was gonna catch on to him. And he's acting like he's crying, whining like a little bitch.
His son, I think his son must have killed himself or something with his gun or something.
I guess.
That's all that happened.
And that's kind of the point where he turned and became a dirty cop, or so she's alluding to. She basically goes and she gets one of those Judas bullets, and she's gonna go plant it in Cockroach's house. She goes to Cockroach's crib. She breaks in. She is planning on planting the bullet, but she decides that she just can't fucking do it. It's not in her character. Now, between them showing you this, there's three things going on at this point. Shades and his crew are still looking for Ray Ray, and nobody has seen Ray Ray. Mm-hmm. And also,
they were looking for Mark Higgins too.
Mark Higgins,
the dude she
the guy who sold the.
Oh, well, I thought he was gone. Yeah.
No, remember because she came and got questioned, like saying he was missing. Because that's why the daughter answered her the question, because she was like, "You lied to police. You knew you had more worries than that." With Mark.
Yeah, she said she hadn't seen him. That's right.
Yeah, so Ray Ray was missing. Mark was missing, and then they were doing the opening of. Were they doing the opening of?
They were. So they were doing
the Shirley Chisholm junk too.
Yep, they're doing the opening the same night that Piranha Jones is hosting his event, his little shindig, because I think they all found out how much money they made, and Mariah and them had made like $360 million off of that insider trade and shit. So they were loaded at this point. And this is when the shooting happens at the Piranha joint, because he gets on stage and he tries to put Luke on display as basically a fucking target for practice. And when he's just about to shoot him, somebody actually tries to shoot Piranha, and it's Bushmaster's henchmen trying to kill him, or actually trying to capture him for his connections with Mariah. The information that they got from Billy, they know that he has power of attorney over Mariah's money. They know Mariah has a shitload of money right now. Mm-hmm. So they need him to get access to her funds, to put all the funds under Bushmaster, to get him power of attorney. I'm guessing how that's supposed to work. So they try to capture him. As they're trying to capture him, Misty Knight is back at Cockroach's spot, and she realizes that there's a blood trail. As she's about to leave, without planting evidence, she realizes that there's a blood trail leading to the couch. She is a terrible detective for not seeing this blood trail, because it was blatant as fuck. But she turns around and she sees it. She falls into the couch, and on the couch is a headless body. It is Cockroach's headless body. Mm-hmm. At the same time, they cut to Mariah doing the very opening for her Shirley Chisholm Center. And as they open the doors, there are three bodies in there. There are three heads in there on plaques.
Heads on pikes, man.
Sure. And
old school.
And all I could think was three heads are better than one. And it's basically Ray, Mark, and Cockroach's head. Because Nigel's head was in the bag of money.
Yeah, those are the three heads.
Yep. Piranha Jones is begging for Luke to protect him. And Luke tells him, you want to hire this hero, the price just doubled, which, nigga, that's not a lot of money. So now you make it $300,000. This nigga has power of attorney over $360 million, and God knows what else. You should ask for a smooth million. Smooth million. And basically that is the end of that episode. That's a lot. Like, at this point, we're kind of like hitting we're getting our feet on the ground, and we're getting our good stride with the season. I feel like this episode is where things pick up and things become a lot more interesting. And this is where backstories start to become important.
Right.
So we're going to start to get a lot of those. So we'll see y'all for episode 6, The Basement. And until then, this has been the Where's My 40 Acres podcast. These are Luke Cage Season 2 recaps. If you're listening on YouTube, you know what the deal is. Go ahead and subscribe. Thumbs up if you really enjoyed the review. Let us know what you think about this season in the comments section. We'll reply back. We'll be watching. For anybody listening to us on a podcast app, podcast network, etc., make sure you subscribe. We'll see y'all for episode 6, Season 2, Luke Cage. We out. Peace.